And as we speak today, that is why they are still planning on killing your Mahama. They still want to kill your Mahama. They are seriously doing it physically and spiritually.
You cannot go to anyone's country and destroy their water, destroy their cocoa, destroy their whole life. What kind of government do we have? And they're sitting down watching them. What is Ghana today?
And as we speak today, that is why they are still planning on killing your Mahama. They still want to kill your Mahama. They are seriously doing it physically and spiritually.
Abusia meruka sedi asamna ya semna ni friend ka choso bato boaboa na undu naso impempra meruka sedi eko Kv.Taylar o de kasa abetuja o chirimuse nipa bonifu bi epeso mukum yewura His Excellency the former president John Mahama.
And as we speak today, that is why they are still planning on killing your Mahama. They still want to kill your Mahama. They are seriously doing it physically and spiritually.
Amanuka si pempredi ono ena Ghana for ayinu abisi simpi so enche January 7th na yedinesi Ghana ahingwa so. Now gold scandal bisu koso amanuka si Ghana Police Service etumi abomo modern achisa nipa bonifu na mibise o enu nti eno mo peso mu yiye wura His Excellency the former president John Dramani Mahama ifri wona na.
You cannot go to anyone's country and destroy their water, destroy their cocoa, destroy their whole life. What kind of government do we have? And they're sitting down watching them. What is Ghana today? Who are we? Anybody comes to our country and experiment us and do whatever they like, and they go out just because they put something in a brown envelope for somebody who is not even certified to be a minister or to be a leader. I think it's the
Ghana money. They spoil our water.
Abusia asamna yasem as I speak right now, Ghana Police Service abomo modern achi nipa bonefo a omunsa ehye gold scandal yase. Na yebakoni akohwe video no na before yebakoni mesre question me bisa ne say enu tiro mposo mukun yewura John Mahama na.
And as we speak today, that is why they are still planning on killing John Mahama.
Because currently o hwe ne kasemu o hwe ne dimini ne musima o kasakura ogbo wana de na,
which obviously is currently the biggest issue. If you talk to a lot of Ghanaians, you know,
it seems like Kevin Okom namsumi Kevin because well menjina no kasanka yembombo dina yenkoni nkoshe nipa bonefo a omohye eyesa gold scandal yase na wosofo adwechire fefa conversation wo na febra yenkomra
any update team on Facebook say car no edru Kotoka International Airport. Our guys are still following this car. That was 6 hours. The first one was 6 hours, 8 hours. So 2 hours later, no. And Betcham said the van carrying the gold is now at the airport. More to follow. So that was the van. Na ekuta dien carry gold, no. Na do dan kweku for the busian for thousands and thousands of gold. Omanane ediegu car mu a omode ko airport ediako Dubai. Now, the breaking news coming in said the car the police they have been able to arrest that car. Now, what is happening? They say yes, police for no at the car call the Greater Accra Regional Police Office. Now, the breaking news coming in say people went in there, the car was intercepted, and truly, no, the gold that Ghana for the Duomu be there. The catch them at the pan said they could for the government, they could for the Busian for we know. They are still stealing you people. The gold for oil na baumia, sa gold way ya china baumia munimubi. A gold for oil, PMMC, me catch them say PMMC. Sa akwano dawana na bog you se krabano. Sa da kun otadi endiano. Sa akwano. They are the ones gold for oil no the buy no. Omni be Ghana goes. Now these are the videos coming in. Mommy and share the gold you know. Ghana for Achikano.
Imagine the compatibility. These are Ghana money. Ghana money. They spoil our water. Ghana money. Oh, Ghana money. Why this man they pack that he invest? That he be 70, so 7 that. On the name of Golio, on a criminal. Now, police. I think I can take away. Can't get the power. What shall we do? No, what's now? One, two. Imagine that. Imagine that. 2, you said 72. You said 72.
Imagine the concombility.
4, 5, I beg, go. 5, 6.
These are Ghana money.
Ghana money. They spoil our water. 7, Ghana money. Oh, Ghana money.
Why this man they pack the invest?
That will be 70, so 7 that.
So gold bars, no, gold bars. I don't know who is a gold bars in Guam. And they see the car, no, any gold, no, you call Accra Regional Police Headquarters on board. Sankofu e boni omudi dimuno. It is not a joke.
As we speak right now, so we share deliberately nkofo say nyoma bom modin say komo person mo fa kwan bia so no mu wi o my Ghana sika e ko obi ma so a impempra mo ka say Ghana police for ensa so mu a what I am going to say is say or say Ghana inform Ghana police for on bobonya no mudi omoni ye dey omudi nyoma AC because say ye tena se na nyoma se ya koso a orofo ebedu say na ensema of echo Kv.Taylar kind no hey Ghana no.
They are still bent on killing John Mahama and Nana because they don't want to hand over power to John Mahama. Nana the AKOFU, he knows.
This is what I don't even understand. Why do they want to hand over the power to Mahama? Why does the Ghana belongs to them? Oh, damn, man. Hey, MPP for super mobile. There's somebody who can move by Jam, they say about Kemolu to Ghana, about the Ghana to Japan. Say MPP Betina so Jema. No wonder. How will this kind of attitude continue to go on? And Christian Council, these are some of the things that people need to set up and deal with it. Why are you people there as a Christian Council? And we are watching these things to happen under the watch of President Nana AKOFU. See what is happening. See what is going on. And everybody is quiet. All the statemen, as we have them, everybody is quiet. Eh? Wait till another can say you to obey my cheddar. Because you see, these are some of the things that Cheddar was talking about. He said, we cannot sit down and we allow some kind of people because of the brown envelope they have received.
Who are we? Anybody comes to our country and experiment us and do whatever they like and they go out just because they put something in a brown envelope for somebody who is not even certified to be a minister or to be a leader.
It's so, terrible. It's very terrible. I don't even get it. How could we sit down for such people because of just more penny, just for you and your family? You don't think about the masses of the people. Ghanaians, we need to sit up. The youth of Ghanaians are moving away from the country all because of unemployment. And such a huge amount of gold is being carried away from the country, which we could have able to use some of the money to open some companies, industries for the youth.
I think it's the best way for us to go forward. It's to manufacture our own. It's to industrialize our own. I intend to make Ghana becoming the next biggest exportation power, the exporting hub of Africa.
They have committed so much crime. They have done a lot. It go for a free power 7 January. Adia mube hu Ghana no. One jam make say John Mahama di president 20 years. Me na me catch them. Me say Addo na Addo AKOFU ne nebusuafo be free power no. One jam make say NDC for ndi Ghana so 30 years. You people be shocked. Where raw gold. Where raw gold. And it's almost 7 sasi. Chema want me ebu sasi go almost blasty. They don't care because this is what they were looking at. But when you gold for oil, no, this is what they were doing. And Ghana gold na almost sense us no because they had a plan. So gold way so that car, they have arrested the car. And you through a video. Say as we speak, you know, Sir Gold, we are following it. I have sources at the police headquarters. The police CID, she's very political, or MPP. The CID boss, or a typical MPP. KK Sapon girlfriend, no say SK Sapon, the KK Sapon. The girlfriend no. This one I am watching her closely. And I have sources at the Ghana police. Nobody can change this gold and come tell us say, "Nenye gold." And then ebiayira. No. People, I was saying for jail. I was saying didn't go for tomb for years. And to Ghana for this is the time we all need to come together. Krono and Kofo we abono. Krono and Kofo we abo ewa Ghana no. It is not a joke. They see you people somewhere Jimmy. It is a Obikacho say, Ekufuado, hey, gold for oil. I mention from the top, be a free buy. Nipa or stati illegal gold export ewa Ghana. Gold and diamond ekusibuating. So from ekusibuating, yeah. Ekusibuating a freba wumiano catch and gold for oil no or chilling how it works. Tie, gold for oil, bawumia. Na otiwana kusibuating because kusibuating why gold smuggling, diamond smuggling for years. That is the Jumano no on your software. Go to Zimbabwe and ask. Kusibuating or concession in Zimbabwe. A whole of Tony gold in the fa, the diamond in the fa. Kusibuating a freba umiatina say our idea be a friend gold for oil. And that gold for oil no will change our life. Ghana will make about 2%, but they are going to make the 98%. It's good for oil, no idea no dema baumia. And a baumia be catch so or the idea be about good for oil. Ebema petrol boako form. Ebema Ghana yeka edin you betum tia. You see gold for oil. You see Ghana you need dollars. And you see you betum the gold either out of petrol. You betum the gold out of diesel. You need dollars. It inka on a normal day. See any minyansa you tam gold na hen you to gold nyina papa. And yet New York. New York. And the New York Stock Exchange. And the gold bullion and New York now. I didn't know yen time you gold no Mfanko New York. Your US embassy in Ghana. Why don't we coordinate with them and say we don't have enough reserves? We have a lot of gold. We want you people to collaborate with us. We want to sell the gold in the United States to the market. Gold does not depreciate overnight. The US embassy in Ghana could have collaborated with the government and then linked us for us to sell the gold and take dollars from America legitimately to bring the dollars to Ghana to go and buy the diesel and the petrol. And so gold for oil, no? Almost say, ma PMMC to me, iti bawomi amu instructe Addison. Say on tam Ghana sikana edahono. Now on former PMMC. PMMC for no into the market to buy gold. PMMC for millions of dollars, no, close over billions, no, and now be a small buying platforms. And as a webinar or the PMMC, no, almost started to talk gold, no. Now, in Kv.Taylar, no more legitimate small scale mining, any illegal small scale mining, no, who said there's so much demand for gold. Now, no more legitimate small scale mining, no. What happened? And they say, legitimate mining, no. Now, amount for no more illegal mining, no, and making more money than legitimate mining. Person will buy assassin who buying, person will protect Ghana assassin. Who say, illegal miners, no chairman, won't too many MPP for no. Almost say assassin, yesika, gold price is so costly. So some of the legitimate gold miners, and I say, small scale miners are legitimate, no, almost do jimu. Because one, they have taken a license to do what? To mine legitimately. And now to become legitimate licensed small scale miners. What they were doing is some of the small scale miners, no, and under the license of small scale mining legitimately, no, they were doing illegal mining. And no, and a balloon, the pollution of our waters. It is almost steady from May 2024, and I used to start to say more. We could not control it. They are willing to dig more, destroy more, to give that gold to PMMC, to send to Bank of Ghana, to give that gold to a third party. It's near Tia and I'm going to go to the Bank of Ghana because the constitution, no, Yambrana say Bank of Ghana ain't to me to gold. But Bank of Ghana bet to Yama PMMC to gold. Into Baumia Addison say. Oma PMMC for sika PMMC for the sika and about be companies and be gold buying companies and almost started to talk gold, you know. Into na gold price, you know, now it was in demand. Into a lot of people went to Galamsey. Into after destroying the waters, no munya a lot of gold. Omunya gold in the year, you know, and say Instead say ensaka gold and cause Toma US for New York and France near dollars befi no. Say that be the raw gold na Emma Dubai ni bi man e dia Dubai. E dia sa oil tie. Afi what you say? What they wanted to do na gold ni hiomo. It wasn't to save your economy. In terms of gold no say oh the ombe say the raw gold ni be ma a third party. Alpha Stream. Me na be scandal na kire mo. A third party be na friend Alpha Stream. Alpha Stream. A Lebanese guy be ba omia mu nipa. Now what happened is say tam gold no and dem Alpha Stream. And say Alpha Stream the gold we na koto oil bra. A brand can to go down America for a ton legitimately at $, because in the first place, the reason why I go for oil buying is $80. America for $80. Almost net to gold. I didn't think the raw gold. Emma Arabia so Uncle Dubai and Franco is diesel and bra. Your time gold in the Alpha Stream. Alpha Stream coin and obtain the share. Obtain the share we no and a koto oil buka oil. Or we no the oil ne breye. And now we are on the PMMC for no anybody we am quite chair in fast one. It at the end of the day, no, they have used this country. You could see what thing yes I suffer no or no any this are plan by. You get what I mean? Inti omo ena ekofa sa plan no ena mo de bedi moto. So sa gold na a system ni mo a lot of gold. It is abukọ eye baby a ye mine gold na. Mumbusa mo say na di ni see ente say na amount for because the demand for gold was high. Omo introduce gold for oil no ena demand ne kosro ena the destruction of our water bodies no e pikie. And everybody was surprised na yede na isi de yenso ni nyina say no it was because chema wuntumi mu no because bawumia mo no omo plan. The plan was to destroy the waters, destroy the vegetation and get the gold. And that is what you are seeing. It is aka we na gold gumisa no. Right now no osamuti ase say so what to gold or Ghana. Na sa wo de kosa okoton abrocha abrofun bebusa say gold no e kwan be so na 2 year. Child labor issues woman okofa ankora bi no 2 year ofa akuti kwan so na 2 year. There are a lot of questions you need to answer before your gold will be bought in the international market. Now TRCS gold for oil we no all the gold na PMMC koto todwa nkurase a omubiebie companies no they were buying gold for illegal miners. Now the issue is the gold no motor and they cannot take it outside because they cannot answer where the gold is coming from. Chairman want to me.
Now picture us distributing to all African countries. I picture Ghana having a development, the biggest park in this country that attracts all Africans to come here for tourism. Picture us making Ghana the center of attraction and also the best corner for transit, like Dubai is doing. Their investment, their development is growing rapidly. I have this vision for Ghana through industrialization. But now the second question, Galamsey, okay, illegal mining. It is destroying our country. The sad thing is, it's not our country people that destroyed our country. They were still doing illegal mining. We could have controlled them. But we let in the Chinese, and there are millions of Chinese in our country. And they mine 24/7. Now all our waters are poisoned. And the food that we're starting to eat is this same water system that is feeding the ground. So, believe it or not, in the next 10 to 15 years, don't be scared if you see any children with 3 eyes or 7 fingers. It's happening already. It's happening already? Okay. Now, for me as a leader, the first thing I will do is I will stop the foreigners who are destroying my land. In fact, if the Chinese are hearing me, I will probably put hundreds of thousands of them under house arrest and call the Chinese president that this is what you've done to my country. You have caused 33 million people's lives. And therefore, you are going to be responsible for building and fabricating all our nest plants that will recycle this water again for us to get our life back. And after I will release your 100,000 people to you after 4 years of hard work to fix my country. Just to show the world that we are not animals here. But now, on the other note, with the local people who are also Galamseys, what am I going to do to them? Would I arrest them too? No. But I have to call all of them. I have to stop them and re-employ them. Because I know that they know the work, but they haven't been given the opportunity to do the work. So I want to give them the opportunity that they should be able to give us our ultimatum. I am looking for 200 tons because I'm going to tell you right now, this country have less than 8 tons in our central bank. And that's why we have to borrow money below $1 billion. Up until recently, when we needed 3 billion, we had to buy gold to make it almost 14 tons before we can borrow that 3 billion. When you go to Dubai, when you go to Emirates, these people are buying our gold every day. They pack it, they refine it, keep it as reserves. When it gets to 200 tons, they call any financial institution and say, look at my gold, a stamp, a Swiss stamp. I need 200 billion. And you just show them the gold and you have to take the money. So we can let our Galamseys come and work for us in the next 3 years to reach the 200 billion, and I will write all your loans off one touch.
Abusia, Mesro, say obeshare video na mame na wa subscribe say won subscribe ya na udo ni edi echiri bi be pfi ma bibia no so no ye beba abesom ye wo show bibia na ye wo aka mo. Bye bye.